Hi, Dr. Timothy with you as we continue looking in the Word of Life about the life you leave behind or your true legacy. Again, let's look at 1 Thessalonians 2:8. So affectionately longing for you, we were well pleased to impart to you not only the gospel of God, but also our own lives because you had become dear to us. Again, we're talking about your true legacy in life, and the question is this: do you make every life encounter truly meaningful for the people you really care about? And do you realize that truly meaningful life encounters are two-lane avenues? More than what you can impart into the life of another, which will help them now and perhaps long after you leave this life, meaningful encounters are also to gratefully receive from those same people the treasures of life which they have that they can impart into you. Yes, a meaningful life encounter is you imparting into them out of the wealth of what God has invested, that is, what He's imparted and deposited into your life. But on the other hand, it's you receiving from those you care about out of their wealth of wisdom, meaning that which they have been divinely directed to recognize, receive, and discern out of their life experiences, which can then benefit your life. Sadly, so many people today want to show only themselves as meaningful, looking for ways to get other people to affirm them, getting others to affirm how important they think they are. They get other people to try to confirm what an awesome leader or teacher or whatever they see themselves to be. Please don't be this person. Instead of allowing God's gift in you to make room for you in the lives of others, which we're told about in Proverbs 18:16, do you come into the room as if you're God's saint on the scene and try to impress others? Do you enter into new situations and begin trying to prove your worth and your value? Do you try to show others just what a vital piece of their life they were missing and just didn't know it until you came into their life? Again, please don't be that person. People won't receive from you because they'll reject you. Now, with most of us, it's all good when we're the ones doing the talking, but do you show how valuable the other person is by how you both listen to them and receive from them what they have and what they try to impart to you? Again, meaningful life encounters are two-lane avenues. These are not just about what you have and you can invest in others, but they include being grateful to receive from those people who care about you as they impart into you those things that make you a better child of God, both in fellowship and in ministry. Quite often, if someone cares about you, they'll speak words for correcting some area of deficiency in you. And the question is, how do you respond to that? Do you show yourself to be a person of character and receive the correction and do so in a way that's encouraging to them and as a way that's an encouraging example to others? Or do you bite back and push them away from the opportunity for you both to grow with each other? Friend, do you really want to be remembered as a person who pouted and who became resentful and even bitter towards those who spoke the truth to you because that truth just doesn't happen to confirm your own self estimation about what a VIP you think you are? Do you speak ill of or attack those who speak the hard things into your life? Do you withdraw your fellowship because they wounded you? Do you push away the very ones who genuinely love you, and so they will tell you the truth when you'd much rather hear something else? Remember Proverbs 27:6. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. I trust by now you see what I mean by making every life encounter to be meaningful with those people you care about, your family members as well as your friends, and yes, also those whom you can't help but you still care about, even when they really just don't like you. What is in you that God can impart into the lives of those you care about? Are you part of God's treasure for those people? Or are you just seeking to be treasured by them for your own emotional gratification? Earlier, we identified those who want to show only themselves as being meaningfully important. Don't be one of those. Rather, choose to make the life encounter itself to be what is meaningful. How do we do that? Well, the answer is found in part in Hebrews 10:24 and 25. And let us consider one another in order to stir up love and good works, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as is the manner of some, but exhorting one another, emphatically encouraging one another, encouraging with enthusiasm each other, and so much the more as you see the day approaching. You know, your life will end today, tomorrow, perhaps years from now. The question is, what legacy will you leave when you leave this life? Will people remember you and how important you tried to be, or will they continue living in the blessings of those meaningful encounters wherein you chose to impart into their lives? Not things of your own choosing, but the things that the Lord chose to invest through you and in each of you, and then by imparting through you and through others into you what was needed to be more like Christ, to more fully experience life in Christ. Friends, until your last day comes, choose to make every encounter with others, especially those you care about, meaningful in Christ. And as you do, may God bless you with great days.